Hi everyone, in this video I'll take you through a distributor management system DMS built entirely from scratch using Zoho Creator. A distributor management system is a centralized platform that enables manufacturers to efficiently manage their distributors, sales representatives, retailers, inventory, and order operations. It streamlines the complete distribution process by automating key business functions and providing real time visibility across the supply chain. Throughout this walkthrough, we will explore the system dashboard, user roles and hierarchy, distributor, DSR, and beat management, inventory management, order management, sales tracking, billing and invoicing, delivery management, reports and analytics, and finally the complete order lifecycle from order creation to successful delivery. Once we log in, we land directly on the dashboard. At the top, we have our key KPIs. Total order count reflects today's order count plus the all time historical count. Total delivered orders, how many of those have been fully delivered? Total retailers, the total retailer count onboarded on the platform. These are the primary numbers we track at a glance. Next, we have order status wise counts. This tells us how many orders are currently sitting at each stage. We can filter this by distributor, and if I click on any status, it drills down into the full order level data behind that number. Now let's look at how the hierarchy is structured because this drives what each user can see. First is the region. We have three different regions and each ASM is mapped to a specific region. Then we have the district level. Each district has one or more distributors mapped to it. Each distributor can have multiple DSRs assigned, and the reverse is also true. A single area can have more than one distributor, each with their own DSRs. Like we can see, each district is mapped to a specific ASM. Each distributor is assigned a particular district, a particular ASM, and a DSR. Every beat is linked to a set of retailers, so a retailer always belongs to a specific beat. When we assign a DSR to a distributor and a beat, the system shows that DSR only the beats that are common between the assigned beats and that distributor's beat, essentially the intersection of the two. And within that beat, only the linked retailers appear. Let me take you through the beat module. Here we can see each beat is mapped to a particular DSR and a distributor. Let's now switch to the DSR login to show how an order is actually created in the field. By default, while order creation, the DSR lands on this screen. First, they select a distributor, then they select a beat. Once the beat is selected, only the retailers within that beat appear. Next, the DSR selects the item. Okay, so here the available stock is 18. The HSN code is automatically filled along with the UAM and the price. Here's an important behavior. If the entered quantity exceeds the available stock, say here available stock is 18, so if I enter 19, the system will show an error. After the DSR has added the prescribed quantity, we capture the signatures and we can add any image for the proof of order placement. In this way, the DSR can add multiple line items and hence the order can be created. Now let's follow what happens after an order is created. The system has four roles: ASM, distributor, DSR, and admin. Every new order first routes to the ASM, specifically the ASM map to the distributor or DSR. The ASM has a limited view. They can only see orders pending approval and make edits if needed. They review the order, and if it looks correct, they approve it. Like you can see, this order is pending ASM approval, and this one is approved, so its status appears as approved from ASM. Now it's ready to be fulfilled by the distributor. The distributor sees the approved order here. From this screen, they can generate the invoice. All the approved orders from ASM will be appearing here, and once the order is invoiced, it is marked for delivery. We can see the invoiced order like this. They can view or print the invoice or export it as a PDF right from here. And that completes the full order lifecycle from creation through ASM approval, distributor invoicing, and finally delivery confirmation. Let's look at how products are set up. Here's our product catalog. One thing that's specific to this client's business is that a single product can have multiple price levels. For example, an item can have four different price levels maintained against it: level A, level B, and so on. During order creation, the DSR picks which price level applies to that customer. There's a default level applied automatically, but if a different level is selected, the price for that product auto-populates based on the chosen level instead. Next, we have centralized distributor inventory. Since the client wanted distributor level inventory tracking, every distributor has their own stock ledger in the system. Here you can see for this distributor exactly what products they are holding and in what quantity. The way it works, an opening stock is entered once per distributor. From there, it's automatic. When an order is placed into the distributor, their stock increases. When the distributor fulfills an order out to a retailer, their stock decreases automatically. This is centralized, so distributors don't need to manually check with anyone before confirming an order. They can see their real time available stock directly into the system. Next, we have the collection module. This is where we track two types of payment activity: advance payment and invoice payment, and the flow supports both partial and complete payments. To record a payment, we select the beat, the DSR, and the retailer. Choosing invoice payment brings up the list of that retailer's pending invoices. Let me choose type of payment: invoice payment, and it gives us all the pending invoices against that. We can select one invoice or multiple at once. Let's say this retailer has two pending invoices. I can choose to collect a partial amount against each. For instance, 1000 against the first and 4000 against the second. As I enter, the system auto calculates the total payable. 5000 is already reflected. If the retailer has an existing advance balance on their account, we can apply an advance payment here, and that amount gets deducted from what's payable, and we only collect the remaining balance, whether in cash or another method. We can choose the mode of payment, the signature, and then we can hit submit. Here is the last concept: check in and check out. This ties back to the visit report we saw earlier. In practice, a DSR isn't always logged to one fixed beat per day. Some days they're assigned specific beats or they rotate across distributors. So the admin creates a daily visiting plan and assigns it. Here, the admin selects a DSR and assigns which beats or beats they are covering for that day. Let's say we assign 3 beats to this distributor. Once assigned, every retailer that falls within those beats become part of the DSR scheduled visits list for the day. This is the total call list. There's also a deduplication safeguard here. If a retailer has already been picked up under one beat, they won't appear again under another, so the same retailer isn't double contacted. As the DSR visits each retailer, they check in, log in their arrival time, and check out when they leave. Let us switch to DSR. This reflects their total order that have been taken during that visit. And if they tap straight into order creation from here and everything autofills, the DSR, the distributor, the retailer, and the default price level, though it can be changed if multiple levels are active. Available stock shows here too, and as before, if they enter more than what's in stock, the system notifies them but still allows the order to go through. Once submitted, it follows the same life cycle we covered earlier: ASM approval, distributor invoicing, delivery, and it's automatically linked back to that day's visit record. If the retailer doesn't place an order, the DSR marks the visit as visited and logs a remark explaining why, no order taken, negotiation ongoing, etc. This repeats for every retailer across all the beats assigned to that DSR for the day. Now let's move to a custom reporting section. This is where the DMS really shows its depth. First is the product wise sales report. This report shows total sales by product, for example, a specific SKU, the total quantity sold, the unit of measure, and the total sales value. We can filter this by date, range, product, or region using the filter option here. Next, we have the distributor product wise order report. This list shows all the order per DSR. Next, we have distributor wise order versus delivery report. This report is filtered by rate range and by ASM or DSR. It shows for every distributor the total orders placed, how many were delivered, and how many are still pending delivery. Next, we have distributor wise secondary sales report. Secondary sales refers to orders that have been billed but not yet invoiced, delivered, or paid for. They are still counted as orders, not just closed out. This report breaks it down distributor wise and DSR wise, showing total orders and their sales value. Next, we have distributor summary report. Here we get per ASM a roll up of every distributor under them, total orders, total sales, and collections. Collections currently show 0 because the collection module isn't in active use yet. We also get order references here, which orders are ASM approved versus pending, so we can trace back and verify any order by its number. Like this, we have all the reports that are custom made specially for this client. That covers the DMS end to end, the dashboard, the full reporting suite, the distributor DSR beat hierarchy, product and pricing setup, centralized distributor inventory, the order to delivery lifecycle, the collection module, and daily beat planning with check in and check out. Thank you.